This movie talks about a lot of things. Someone is suing Pump Fun. Yes, you did hear right, people. This is very important news. And we will talk about Velo. If this is true, we have finally found the person who has the huge wallet that Velo has been collecting. You'll be shocked when you find out who it is, because I think your predictions about Velo will keep going up. Will it be more fun when XRP reaches zero? In this live stream from last night, we talked about XRPTA. We also have another bank that takes Bitcoin. Take it easy, sit down, and let's do this. $104,747 is how much Bitcoin is worth. XRP is worth about $3.09, and Ethereum is worth about $3,338. Not much has changed since this morning. That's good. Since XRP is still above $3 and Bitcoin is still above $100,000, $2.90 is the important area for XRP to work on. If that is broken, it goes back to $2.72. It's going to be a big problem if it breaks. That's simple. I like how things are now. There will be a next move up, and I believe that pump is on the way. This is something I've already said, but I'll say it again. It will happen quickly, and Bitcoin will skyrocket when it does. I expect it to happen in Q1. The guess has always been that. I look forward to seeing it, I hope by next week. That was my first call. As I already said, not much has happened this week or next. Hopefully things pick up next week and Bitcoin starts to move on the pump. Fun, they are being sued for $500 million over supposedly breaking security rules with high volatility meme currency. At the moment, they get more than $500 million in fees. The case was brought against Batten Corporation, the owner of Pumps, in a New York court on January 3rd. The three owners of Fun said that they lost money on investments in 3 fake currencies that were made with a pump. Griffin, Fred, F were said to have the potential to make huge amounts of money. Pump. Enjoy yourself. They pretty much said, oh, it's not us. This is one of the most watched movies in the history of the 100 times, 1,000 times returns. In the end, you knew this was going to happen. It cost them $15 because Ripple was sued for supposedly pushing XRP. It makes sense. You can look into it. The case has not yet been heard. After losing $15, they sued Ripple, saying that Ripple was to blame for the loss. They now want their $15 back. Look at this. You can't make this stuff up. What Bank to Mill found out was that this is the time of the Ministry of Finance and that Velo has been transferred in a big way. This shows how much money is in the account. There are more than 119,000,000 Velo, which is $31 million in this. This is the converter, and you can see that the Thai person bought the USD converter. This wallet is linked to the Ministry of Finance's plans for the Public Debt Management Office, PDMO, to issue 10 billion baht in government bonds this year. The bonds will be stored in a tokenized format similar to stable currencies. People, if this is true, it's important. It's still 2 cents or 2.5 cents, buddy. It's going to really take off, especially after this is made public. And really take off. I've said for a long time that everyone is watching Velo. Keith goes down the XRP chart. So let's get to what happened last night. You need to pay attention and figure out where you're going. On this side, it's boiling to the right. It's great that you're making what's called a bull flag, which only draws attention to the other bulls. Once this flag breaks, it's time to leave. What do I mean by break? Okay, if we go this way, the shorts will come in, or if we go that way, the longs will come in. Which way is it going to go? It's helpful to have signs to follow, like we did with Bitcoin. Okay, are we now at support? This is where the last area was. We have touched it many times and very close to it. By the way, we're still touching that area. We have not failed in that way. Good job. It is backed up. Okay, next let's talk about our moving averages and EMAs. Good job. It's over. Now we have an 8 perfect. We're no longer on 21 perfect. We're no longer at 50 perfect. Take it easy with a beer. Wait is the only thing that can be done. It is doing good. Where do pivot points fit in? We're now over R2 and have crossed the R1 center line way down below. Okay, we have only left the last line R3, which looks like the Hella Bowl, to finish. Okay, good, nice. Things are going well there. What about Ichimoku's cloud? Just to be clear, let me say why the Ichimoku cloud on a lot of other coins doesn't look like this. 4 interesting things are said about the Ichimoku cloud. Our score needs to be 4 out of 4 to win. What kind of check marks are there? I want to make it clear that this white line isn't usually white. I changed it to white so that you could all see it better. It can be seen a little better now. I like white, but I could pick a different color. It is easier. On the back of the dark chart, I can see the difference better. This is what we call the lag line. It looks just like these candles, but it's a line instead of a candle. Move back 27 spots. It's the same. Could you please wait? I know that sounds strange. What I want to see is this line above the candles. It's a good deal because it has a check mark next to it. You now have 4 points, honey. As I already said, The next point is the cloud on the far right. This is that cloud. What color is that on the right? Green, chicken meal, winner, winner, good job. You can see 2 of the 4 blue and red lines right here. What the heck are those? We use that as our translation line and starting point. Our baseline is red and the change line is blue. Okay, we like blue better than red. It's that simple. The blue goes over the red. Beautiful. 3 out of 4, that is. The cost is the final one. In fact, is it above or below the cloud? Here's the cloud, then this is the cost. You know what? 4 out of 4 then. You are in a bullish situation. So all you need to do is relax and wait. It may take a few days for it to start moving, but I still see growth potential. The rewards outweigh the drawbacks. You heard it. There you have. Sit back and relax with a cool drink. XRP is in a great place right now. People, it looks like the chart is very good. It's above all the important points and measures. It is ready to start moving at the first stop after 340 when you're doing TA. After that, we might start to move toward $4. After $4 breaks, we know we are in price discovery. You should know that this is a very hopeful first quarter. We don't know where we'll end up. What can I look forward to by the end of Q1? It's really simple. I think there will be a small step back toward the end of Q1, which is not what we want. What's the depth of that circle? That one question is being asked of me by everyone. I'm not sure yet because I don't know how deep we're going to go. What do you know? It won't be terrible, I think. I don't think we'll go back below $3 or the $282 to $272 range that we've been talking about on this talk show. But if we do, we might come back and look at where this is going again. But remember that we've gained 500% since November. Anything that goes up needs to find new support and fall. It would be great if we could retrace and find support in that $4 level. Then when the parabolic blow-up taps come in, we can really start talking about and aiming for that $8 to $13 area, which is what I like. But the goals are all subject to how this thing plays out. By the end of Q1 and the beginning of Q2, top off Old Glory Bank. Yes, Bitcoin can now be used to buy stocks. This really interests me. When an altcoin daily comes back, will XRP go back to zero? I think the network will fall apart because of a few basic problems, and in the case of XRP, the loss of trust. Another Bitcoin big one. What is it? Who is scared? Who is scared? Getting thoughts around. Telling lies to people. What else? XRP doesn't care. It's not interested in what they can talk about. XRP is happy with all the free publicity it is getting. In the end, marketing is marketing. Press is still press, whether it's good or bad. XRP is taking it all in. It will take off, go to the moon, and even go further than that. What should I say? Keep thinking about it. It's fine as long as you don't change the price of XRP in any way. It's not the Wild West anymore. Some people on social media may think that you set the price, but you don't. The story is over.